The closure of the Aldi's in the Auburn-Gresham neighborhood is forcing many customers to travel nearly 3 miles to get,
which some say is already a food desert, will see an increase in food insecurity. These are the three options right now in North Minneapolis.
The economic crisis, characterized by non-ending high inflation rates, has been slowly suffocating the retail industry. As a result, consumers are forced to look for their favorite stores all around the city, as many retail companies have been shutting down their local departments. According to recent news, over 1,400 stores will be closed in 2023, including Amazon, Bath & Body Works, Walmart, and Foot Locker are among the popular chains shutting down hundreds of stores. Moreover, finding affordable spots to buy groceries daily is more challenging, as more stores like Aldi have closed recently. And the primary problem is that there is no silver bullet to the problem. Thus, households should be prepared to pay more for food items. So, in this video, we will discuss the catastrophic conditions of the retail sector through the prism of one of the most affordable chains, Aldi. But before diving into the subject, consider subscribing to the channel. And don't forget to click a notification bell so you don't miss any uploads. The last couple of years has been volatile. Unfortunately, the economy has not adapted to the new realities. As of December 2022, Aldi has approximately 2,200 stores in 38 states and typically offered the most affordable prices for essential items such as bread, milk, and eggs. In September, Aldi's VP of National Buying, Scott Patton, reportedly revealed that their produce prices were 20% to 40% less expensive than their competitors. Last June, gas, food, and rent prices skyrocketed, causing U.S. inflation to reach its highest level in 4 decades. This put a lot of pressure on households, and it seemed likely that the Federal Reserve would raise interest rates again, leading to higher borrowing costs. As a result, according to the government, consumer prices surged 9.1% compared to the previous year, the most significant increase since 1981, and up from an 8.6% jump in May. The prices also increased by 1.3% from May to June, a substantial increase after a 1% jump from April to May. These price increases had a devastating impact on many families, particularly those with lower incomes, as they spend a greater portion of their incomes on essentials like housing, transportation, and food. The situation was ruthless for them as the cost of these necessities increased more quickly than their incomes. Even though inflation is now decreasing, the cost of groceries is still much higher than what you might be accustomed to paying. The latest Consumer Price Index report shows that grocery prices have gone up by 11.3% over the last year, and some types of food have gone up even more. For example, cereals and bakery products now cost 15.6% more, and dairy and related products cost 14% more. So, losing stores like Aldi will definitely hit family budgets. The reason is simple: Aldi is more affordable than others. According to YouGov, a market research and data analytics firm, Aldi is considered one of the most popular grocery stores in the country. Not only is the product quality top tier, the German-based company's business model is designed to minimize the cost to the consumer. Furthermore, public financial data and a survey taken from about 7,000 households through a study done by Dun & Humby, Aldi is the cheapest store out there, ahead of Market Basket, Winco, Food for Less, Costco, and Walmart. The Aldi store in North Minneapolis is closing its doors permanently, and now customers will have to take a 30-minute bus ride or 11-minute drive to the closest Aldi store on 5260 Broadway Avenue in Crystal. The local community has been shocked and frustrated by this decision. Everybody in that building shops here. Community mourns loss of North Minneapolis Aldi store, Sahan Journal reported. However, community members were confused and eager to convince the company to change its decision. A small sign was taped to the entrance of the Aldi at 3120 Penn Avenue North, which drew a crowd. The sign expressed gratitude for the customers' loyalty and support over the years, before revealing that the store's final day of operation would be February 12th. The sudden closure was announced without explanation. Everything is closing, So now it's like I've got to go further and further out to get the basic necessities, said shopper Felicia Robinson of Minneapolis. Aldi's is closing too, so everything is getting shut down in this community. So it's like, where are people supposed to go? Super far to get the basic necessities is super unfortunate. It's a very convenient store, and it's cheap. I kind of feel bad, says shopper Rohan Peters. At the end of the day, after the closure, only 2 regular supermarkets will be available to cater the approximately 70,000 residents of North Minneapolis. A few weeks later, on February 28th, Aldi closed its store in Fort Worth, Texas. We will continue to proudly serve the residents of Fort Worth at our other area stores, an Aldi spokesperson told the outlet, adding that a nearby store on Hewlin Street is being remodeled to offer an enhanced selection of our customers' favorite items, from Aldi staples to regional delicacies. At the same time, other grocery stores announced that they would close some of their locations. For instance, Stop & Shop, a grocery chain with stores in the Northeast, also announced a store closure in New Jersey. Stop & Shop conducts reviews of its business performance on a regular basis, and this store was identified as underperforming relative to financial expectation, the spokesperson said, confirming that no other New Jersey Stop & Shop stores are slated to close. In June last year, Aldi suddenly closed its store in Auburn-Gresham neighborhood of Chicago. Our decision was based on several factors, including repeated burglaries and declining sales. Out of concern for our employees and customers, keeping the store open was no longer a sustainable option. All of our employees have been given the option to continue working at one of our other Aldi locations in the immediate area, a spokesperson for the grocery chain told a local news station. Block Club Chicago published another instance of Aldi closing its store. Aldi abruptly closes Westside grocery store, angering residents already living in the food desert. It's a dire situation. As for the retail sector in general, some crucial problems have been bothering the industry for years. For example, according to Market Scale, there are rising concerns about increasing crime rates the past couple of years in the US, and the retail industry is no stranger to this. In fact, the 2022 National Retail Security Survey revealed a 26.5% increase in organized retail crime, according to the National Retail Foundation. Last year, 46% of respondents in the survey said they plan to introduce or expand online grocery or delivery in 2023. However, this year's survey showed a decrease, with only 24% planning to do so. In addition, there was a drop in those planning to introduce or expand curbside pickup, from 36% to 21%. Retailers also reported weaker e-commerce results this year compared to what respondents had expected in last year's survey. While 43% had predicted that online sales would account for over 5% of total sales in 2022, only 23% of this year's respondents reported achieving that level. Shoplifting is one of the problems of the industry. In fact, it has become a $100 billion issue for retailers. In NRF's recent article, 6 points should be noted. Retail theft is a big issue that's happening everywhere, and it's not just people stealing things for personal use. Organized groups steal large amounts of merchandise and sell it for cash or drugs. This kind of theft affects everyone because it can lead to stores closing and customers being unable to find what they need. It's become such a problem that some states are changing their laws and creating task forces to deal with it. Retailers know this is a severe problem because it affects their business and their customers. Some items are locked up to prevent theft, and many employees have stories about robberies they've witnessed. It's not just about financial losses. There's also a safety concern, since violence can happen during these thefts. To solve this problem, everyone needs to work together. Retailers, law enforcement, and communities all have a role to play in preventing theft. There needs to be better data collection and reporting, and laws must be changed to address this issue. Passing the Combating Organized Retail Crime Act of 2023 could be an excellent start to addressing this problem. Thank you for watching. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and feel free to share your thoughts on the subject in the comments section down below.